Good evening, guys, or good morning, probably where you are, or depends when you're watching this video. The time here in Perth, 9:25 p.m. on the 1st of July, so that's the 30th of June still for you guys over in the States. Still looking at this Knoxville listing. We had a nice little surprise today. Yesterday I wasn't too happy. Took a look at the listing and it had dropped out the 3-pack in quite a lot of the zip codes. But this happens, and look, the more powerful the signal is, the more potent the signal is that you're sending, the more volatile it's going to be until it finally settles wherever it's going to settle. And that's just the nature of the beast. You guys all know that. Maps can be, when you're sending signals, particularly to maps, they can be extremely volatile if you've got a really good strong signal, as this one clearly is. So today though, I took a look, well, only like 5 minutes ago, took a look and was very pleasantly surprised. So I'm going to share with you now exactly what we found. So here's our result today for Knoxville. Now you can imagine I'm quite a happy bunny looking at that chart. This is a 15-mile radius, okay, so that's the maximum that we can do with GeoMappy. But my guess is that it will be ranking further out than that, but we can't tell. But number one across the board, guys. I can't really do any better than that. I mean, that's, you know, come on, that's as good as I can do, really. What did shock me, it didn't shock me that we got there. It shocked me that it happened so quickly. I was expecting maybe a couple more weeks before that would pop in across the board into number one position. So I'm very, very pleasantly surprised. And even though Knoxville, okay, it's not the biggest city in the world, it's not Los Angeles, but we're proving that the concept works. But nonetheless, it's still very competitive. I mean, if we look at this node out here, or let's take this one out here in Oak Ridge, so that's a fair way out from Knoxville. That's probably on the cusp of the 15-mile radius. That's progressed 30 positions. So what we do know yesterday, if that was at position 31, that there are at least 30 competitors, and that would assume that we were ranked right at the bottom, which we weren't. So still not too shabby, well, a lot better than not too shabby, I think you'll agree, to pop into the number one position across the board there. That's pretty impressive. So there you go, guys. Number one, we've got on every single zip code, 32 zip codes there across the whole of Knoxville, number one in every single one.